Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you some gameplay of my very first game in the Object 277, the tier 10 Russian heavy tank. So I decided to grind through the T10. I played it to get the IS-7 before the Object 2, is it 257? Oh, I lost track. Anyways, I played through the T10 to get the IS-7. I've also played through the T10 now to get the Object 277. And I just thought I'd bring you some gameplay of my very first game. So I want to talk a little bit about the T10 first. Loved it. I thought it was a great tank. I played it more like a medium tank, kind of like trying to flank and stuff like that, because obviously its frontal hull armor is not very good, but its turret armor is very nice, which is quite a nice little thing that pretty much all the Russian tanks have going for them. But anyways, the T10, great tank, had a really nice gun and good mobility, so it was something I really enjoyed about that. It's kind of the same thing with this tank. Like the armor's nice, like the upper hull is quite strong, the turret's very strong, but the lower plate again is not very strong at all. But it has got a very nice 130mm gun, which is a nice little touch to it. So here I was just trying to test the elevation and stuff, see if I could shoot there, but obviously can't get enough elevation. So we're going to try and push up. This is a bit of a risky move from me. But I do, in a second, decide to push right up to this corner, because I realise that their tanks haven't pushed around the corner, which was something that's going to prove very fatal for their team, and potentially for me. But you just have to watch and find out. So I'm going to push up, and I just want to get rid of this E50 because he's in a very good, advantageous position at the moment. So I put one into the side of his turret for 545 damage, which is a very nice shot. He also puts one into my lower plate. As you can see, it is very weak. So we're aiming for another shot. Managed to take a nice tracking shot there. He bounces off our turret. He's only going to take one more shot to finish him off, but we've already done over 1,000 damage and obviously blocked one of his shots. Nice shot there. We take him out up to 1,500 damage nearly. And you can see this is where their tanks start to push around without realising, or they already had been while I was fighting that E50, but none of them had realised I was here. But as you can see, that none of them are paying attention to me at all. That T30 didn't even turn his turret to me. The Tiger 2 there, you can see him. He's just not got a care in the world about me being here either. I thought it would be better off to take out the Conqueror there, just because I don't want him being able to put shots in. As we all know, the Conqueror has a very dangerous gun. T28 prototype comes on the corner, gets absolutely smashed. Tiger 2 also gets deleted. So what I'm going to do now is, I feel like the rest of our team have the tanks over there, so I'm going to put one shot into the Jag Tiger there, 537 damage. But as you can see, guys, the reload of this tank, I've got some teammates telling me to fall back, but I do not, just to let you know. The reload speed of this tank, around 11 seconds, which isn't bad. I am using like a 5-skill crew, brothers in arms I haven't got, but I've got like a gun ram and stuff like that on it. As you can see, I'm loading a high explosive shell for this Borsig here, just to try and take him out a little bit quicker. Nice shot there into his turret for 570 damage. You see we're up to nearly 4,000 damage already. Unfortunately, this game didn't prove to be as high damage as I would have hoped. Managed to take him out there, 528. I can see that E3 is like, by the time I get round there, he's going to be gone. So I decided to push forward. I did load a heat shell for the E3. The Trinity bounces. Yeah, the only thing is I didn't get as much damage as I would have hoped to be completely honest. But as I say, first game in this tank, it was brilliant. To be fair, I'm actually loving it. Silly shot there, shouldn't have snapshotted that. The amount of spaced armour this thing has. So we do not penetrate that shot. We're going to be able to get the kill shot. No, we hit for 440. As you can see, I just know the other tank's going to get him, so I just decided to drive off and go artillery hunting. Get a shot there, repair it. I'm literally at this point in time just trying to get as much damage as possible. Aiming in, take out the GW Tiger P. He did quite well this game, to be fair. I'm pretty sure he came at the top of the team. So props to that GW Tiger P. We're going to try and see if we can get this artillery. But I'll say this is more of a heavy tank than the T10 was. The hull armour's better. The armour in general is better. The gun is also very nice on this. But obviously, due to the fact we do have more armour, the speed isn't as good as it is on the T10, like the ground resistances and all that good stuff, power to weight ratios and stuff like that. It just doesn't feel as mobile as the T10, but again, this is a mobile heavy tank compared to things like the E100 and the Mouse. Anyways, managed to finish that game off. 5,333 damage, 1,000 assisted, 5 kills. So a very, very successful game, I'd call that, for my first game in this tank. As you can see, 90,000, like 100,000 silver as well, which is insane. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this bit of gameplay from the Object 277 in my very first battle. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.